The key challenge to this particular project was to try and propose a system that complied fully to all the latest fire safety regulations, but also design something that was going to go as a retrofit on a heritage building and be very sympathetic to the culture of the building, and also have something that was ultra high luxury. This is Harrods at the end of the day.
Harrods' vision was create a private rooftop space for all of the brands downstairs to entertain. You've got the inside pavilion, all the doors open onto this 550 square metre old helideck that sits underneath us.
The Exadeck system with the Wallbarn substructure uses MetalPad Ex adjustable pedestals. So these are made out of steel and covered with a Exadeck 200 anti-corrosion coating. The I+ aluminium rail is then fitted to that pedestal. The boards themselves are then fitted with the W clips onto those I+ rails to produce a solid decking system. The client needed something that was going to be durable in the long term. So these Exadeck boards, for example, have very, very high scratch resistance and very, very good stain and slip resistance. So they're ideal for a public area and a hyper luxury area.
I made the decision to work with Wallbarn from day one, and it's just an ongoing partnership to make this entire system the best that it can be.
Our system has been specifically designed for high trafficked areas and public areas. So the ceramic boards themselves have a weight tolerance of 15,000 newtons. The steel pedestals have been independently tested and have a weight tolerance of over 5 tons per unit. The rails have also been independently tested so that we can be sure that when they are set at the spans that we dictate, that it's going to support these systems in the long term. Our system is very versatile and can take into account lots of different variations in the height required on the roof. So this roof here falls in a number of directions, and between the maximum point and the lowest point was about 300 millimeters. So we can accommodate that very easily using different sized MetalPad Ex. We then construct the I+ rails onto that so that the I+ rail framework is completely flat. The boards are then fitted on. So somebody coming onto this deck, they'll never know that the roof underneath is falling to the extent that it is. There are 2 ramps on this particular project. So what we needed to do was to construct a frame using the aluminium rails, which are very easy to cut and shape into a non-square shape. And we produced a structure which the boards were then able to be fitted to using the standard W-click fixings. The client wanted some access points on the decking because they wanted to access the roof underneath at certain points. So what they did was purchase some access box frames, which we could then cut small sections of the Exadeck board to fit inside. And then that sits onto the rail structure at the same level as the decking itself. Our system stands out from other systems on the market for a number of reasons. The substructure is very, very strong. We've tested everything. We take nothing for granted, and we do not self-certify the strength of this system. This system will not move if it is installed properly. In terms of the surface, comparing this to aluminium is really, there's no comparison. The performance, the look, the style, even the range of colours means that this is just a far better prospect for a Class A non-combustible decking system.